Hello everybody and welcome yet again to Going for Gold. I noticed that you guys can hear, whoops, I should probably get these going here. Yeah, that's right. It is me, Crames, or in the StarCraft world, Fade, against Double Bogey. It's a Terran versus Terran. I'm not going to speed this one up because it's kind of short enough as it is. And this was kind of one of those things where I said, oh, hey, I think I can get away with this. So I did. You know, I went ahead and did it. So I apologize for in the past couple of days with the Going for Gold. You guys have been hearing some weird staticky sounds and whatnot, which my microphone, whoops, sorry. This thing has a very, very, very short cable that's hooked into another long cable that's connected directly to the headset. Now, of course, it doesn't snap all the way in. And, well, I mean, it does, but there's at least like a quarter of an inch to an eighth of an inch that's just open where like the connectors are and whatnot, which is really weird. But regardless, I'm trying to keep that. I'm thinking about getting like some electrical tape or something like that and just putting it around so it kind of eliminates that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the series thus far. I've been having a lot of fun. I've actually been getting better. What I've been trying to do is a 12-14 racks, 12 racks, 14 racks, like a 2 racks kind of, either 2 racks pressure or just a quick 2 racks so I can at least get a little bit of defenses up if they do feel like doing some sort of weird rush and whatnot. Now we are in Tal'Darim Altar, I believe. Yeah. All I know is that this is the macro map. I'm pretty sure it's Tal'Darim Altar. But yeah, there goes my second barracks around 12-14, which I'm getting really good at keeping my SCVs rolling. I've been a little iffy on... I'm still getting used to the whole orbital command thing since I was playing Zerg and Protoss for the longest time, and I'm not used to morphing my stuff, right? So, I mean, it does end up, you know, getting it back, but... So what happens is I send out an early scout because I really like to... not early, but, you know, supply depot scout. And I like to, especially on this map, I really want to see what's going on as quickly as possible. I could send a little earlier, but either way, I was thinking about doing a wall of sorts, but... And for some reason, I noticed this when I was scouting, but as you guys can tell, right about here-ish, he's already building an engineering bay, and I'm not exactly sure why he built an engineering bay so early. I'm really confused. But anyway, so I scout up here, and I see he already has a tech lab. He doesn't really have much for Marines. I mean, I'm already sitting here on 2. He has no Marines. He already has an eBay up, which I'm like, huh? Interesting on the gas. I think he's only got 1 guy in the gas so far. Actually, he's got double gas. So, you know, I'm just doing some scouting around while still not making SCVs for a moment. And I'm trying to kind of go back, but I didn't want this guy to die. I want to see as much as possible. Okay, so he finally has 2. And I see that he's building a bunker up here. So that's what I see, and I think to myself, wait a second, he has like 2 guys, or 2 Marines. I have a total of 6 right now. I'm thinking to myself, you know what, I'm going to keep going. And I'm just going to see if I can do, I want to say a bunker rush, but a 2 racks bunker rush. So I'm trying to keep my money kind of low, but like toward the beginning I was really doing decent, but as soon as the game starts floating on, I'm like, oh hey, I can do this thing, and I'm trying to set up, you know, all this stuff, and my money gets low, which there's no excuse for that whatsoever. So, and I sent a very late SCV with Cut My Marines, and I rallied them over here. So, I'm still making SCVs. I'm actually curious as to what my army is right now. So I say, oh hey, cool beans, and then I was just out of range of the supply depot, which I thought was really nice, and I was leaving this guy here for the longest time. But, so I see he's bringing a factory over, so I say, ooh, that was a bad idea on my part. Yeah, I lost a lot of Marines that I should not have lost. So I brought those guys back. I should have just backed away immediately, but I think I was back macroing or something, sorry. I think I was back doing a little bit of macroing while still making, you know, whatnot. But I did end up supply blocking him, which is exactly what I was hoping to do. So I built this bunker at the bottom. And I'm bringing a couple Marines over. I believe my rally point is, yeah, chilling right over here. But I'm normally catching these guys quickly. And I should be making more SCVs, but... So I get out of range, try and do some work with these guys up here and expertly micro around this way instead of up. Oh, hey, cool, I should attack and get in range of the bunker. So I'm still making some guys, and I end up getting supply blocks here. So I end up going back real quick, making a supply depot or two. I'm floating way too many minerals right now. That's for sure. So back home, I'm making a third barracks because I realized, oh god, I'm floating a lot of minerals, especially for all the SCVs and stuff that I have. And I'm trying to get these guys up as quickly as possible as well. I end up taking out his barracks, his reactor, and the tech lab. I'm in range of the... Oh no, I'm taking out the bunker right now. I'm trying to anyway. It's not working too well, kind of, like for me. I'm losing a lot. And he only has 3 in there. So I have 1 or 2 extra. And I'm still making stuff behind this. I'm still trying to macro. That's the important part. I'm still making supply depots. I'm still doing stuff. That's the important part, is that I'm trying to really get my macro down. Like, I can be pushing and microing my heart out, but if I don't have the units to back up these, for reinforcements and whatnot, then I'm screwed. Everybody knows that. So I go take out that, try and take out the factory, which I believe I do. Let's see what I have going back here. I should be building on the supply depot right now, but regardless, he starts bringing SCVs, and I say, oh dear, run, 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 till Daddy takes the T-bird away. And I expertly built this bunker here a while ago and never used it. So he went all in with his SCVs. I'm, of course, still making Marines because I'm awesome. And he's working on 1+1 weapons, which actually finished, but it's not going to do much because there's only 1 Marine. So I unload these guys, and, well, I was going to unload the guys and finish them off, but he left the game. And I think I did okay there. What I've really been trying to do is at least the 2, like I was saying at the beginning, was making those 2 Raxes at the beginning, and then normally, like this, I thought to myself, I could easily win. Like that's not even a question. I could just push and win. So I did. I could have won a lot quicker or without losing as many Marines, and I was floating a hell of a lot of minerals, but that's because I was only on 3 racks and I had full saturation. And then some, full saturation, and yeah, and then 1 or 2 extra. But what I've been trying to do is the 2 racks to a command center, or 2 racks to, and then I normally grab a refinery a little early on after the 2nd racks goes down and during the orbital, so I can make a tech lab and a reactor. Because I really like making Marauders and getting stim and combat shield out quickly, and if I'm going Protoss, concussive shells. And then I go for the switch out with the factory, the reactor factory, so I can get my starport, as you've seen in my other games. And it's actually been working out okay. I've pretty much just been trying to macro as best I can, and I'm still figuring out, like, it's going to take me really feeling it out when I'm floating a lot of minerals, how many barracks I can sustain and how many barracks with other stuff I can sustain. So, I don't think I did that bad. What did he have? He didn't really have anything. He just had another... interesting. Either way. Oh, when I was scouting early on, I think it's back here. I think it's... Let me speed it up. I want to see this. Where am I? Where's my... Because this is actually kind of funny when I saw this. I came up here. And I just see that these guys... There ends up being just a bunch. Just following this one worker around right over here. They're just following the worker. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Probably, obviously, a misclick. Yeah, obviously a misclick, but I wonder how long he actually had this going on for. Oh, wow, he had this going on for at least 2 minutes. Oh, man. Anyway, so that is the game, guys. And I will see you guys. Well, actually, before I go out, right now, the rule that I am making, I know I'm dragging this on a little more than you guys probably want to listen to, but, oh well, there's the stop button. I'm okay with that. I'm making this rule. I've kind of had this rule ever since the past couple of days, but I mean, I figured it'd be obvious. But I don't cast games that I don't play that night, so I can reinforce me playing. I played about 5 or 6 games today. I won about 3. I could have won a TBT. I ended up going 3 base against 1, but he had siege tanks and I was just going straight Marines. And I had a few medevacs. But the siege tanks don't work too well if they really hit your army a lot. And he has upgrades. Like at least one upgrade. Didn't work too well. And yeah, I'm just trying to macro because obviously that is what can get me to platinum easy. Or to gold because it is going for gold. But either way, guys, that's one of my rules. And tomorrow or today, as you guys are watching this, is Saturday. And I have 123 or 120 something bonus pool at this point in time. I had about 211 a couple days ago when I started the series. And I finally brought it down. I've only been playing a couple games a day. Oh, excuse me. But I'm down to 122. 4 or 5 games today. And tomorrow and Sunday, more so tomorrow, once I get a couple things done around the house, I am going to empty that bonus pool out. So hopefully I can have a couple games for you guys on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Because I want to see if I can get a couple really good casts in, and then I can just do 2 a day. If I get like 2 or 3 done on today, on Saturday, then I'll put 2 up or 1 or 2 up on Sunday as best as I can. And then if not, I'll just kind of backlog them. But I will make sure that once Tuesday hits, they will be Monday night's games. So regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I'm getting a little better. I'm getting a better understanding of Terran, except for the whole, minus the whole 1A and get stam and all that stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow.